Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the Oakland Coliseum. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Texas Rangers and the Oakland A's. Game 4 of the World Series comes up next. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Delino DeShields.
Underway in Oakland as the first pitch of the night is taken. Ball one. Bounce down the third baseline. Gonna be a tough play. A quick out number one. Into the box now, Daniel Robertson. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Piscotty racing back. At the track, the wall, gone! Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one.
Matt, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bat.
Here's the 1-1 now to Beltre. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. Edwin Encarnacion now.
Designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
First offering on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses 1-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Heading out towards shallow right. Gonzalez has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, number 38. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half.
Center fielder, number 38.
Lined into left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's Jurickson Profar.
Batting second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
On to first, and they get them both.
Third baseman, Trevor Story.
Oh, this is powered into left field for a base hit. 2-out success, and that means Francisco Lindor will hit here as well. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing, it makes it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Here's Chris Davis now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The right fielder, number 5, Chris.
Hit on the ground
Davis.
out to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's Brian Dozier now.
Baseman, Brian Dozier.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Dozier waiting on the 1-0. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
And they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a flare out toward right center. Gonzalez has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Here's Joey Gallo now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a throw over. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. A 1-0 delivery. Ball two.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay.
Sends it in the air to deep left field. Piscotty ranging back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. In to score is the runner from first. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Stepping into the box, Ronald
Guzman.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Gallo is on his way home, and the run will score from second here, as this is now a 3-0 game.
Center fielder number 3.
Digging in to try it again. Delino DeShields trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. And that one stayed up a little high.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Lays off 2-2 now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to Alonso, takes care of him, and that ends the inning. So digging in now, Yonder Alonso. He'll lead things off here against Giovanni Gallardo.
Baseman, Yonder Alonso.
And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now here's a ball heading for the right field corner. This has the distance, and it stays fair. Home run. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit.
Batting sixth, left fielder Stephen Piscotty.
Line drive to left. Gallo has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for route number 1. Here's Cargo Carlos Gonzalez. One run in and one gone so far this inning. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a liner towards second. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Now at the plate, Mike Zunino will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Zunino, a drive. That's out to deep left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run.
Batting ninth, designated hitter Dustin.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Daniel Robertson. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Due to follow here is Adrian Beltre. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Third baseman number 20.
Ready for another chance. Adrian Beltre. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Squared that one up just a little late. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edwin Encarnacion. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 4-1. Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Gonzalez. But this will wind up being a foul ball. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. He'll get it into second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Striding in once again.
Number 5, Chris Davis.
First offering on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw gets him. 2 down. At the plate, Brian Dozier.
Second baseman, Brian.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 1-0 delivery. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count. You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
He lays off, and that's outside, ball 4. They're at the corners now here with 2 away. And here's a ball hit in the air. Piscotti on his horse. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, number 38, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Number 38.
Here's a line drive out to left center, and this is going to get down for a leadoff base hit. Here's Jurickson Profar. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Jurickson Profar.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Now to the plate, Trevor Story. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch on its way from Gallardo. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And that'll float the run from second as the lead is trimmed to 4-3 now. Stepping in, Francisco Lindor, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Pitch is high. The throw not in time as he steals second. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. In to score, the runner from third. Coming to the plate now, Yonder Alonso. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Nick Martinez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning.
Number 22, Nick Martinez.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Stephen Piscotty will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball.
He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Davis on the move. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 5-4 game. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is line to left, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. In now, Mike Zunino. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. I'm set with the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, he's struggling. The team's doing well. What's he do? He goes up there and swings the ball out of his zone. I want to be in the action, too. That's what he's thinking with that swing.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout score. Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Left fielder, Joey.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Ronald Guzman. And he takes ball 1. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Hey, this at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside. You know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dustin Fowler. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Number 38 is the batter now as he looks at a ball, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
DeShields is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in and looking for more, Jurickson Profar. A hit in 2 tries so far. And a ball 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. DeShields is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another shot now. Daniel Robertson. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Daniel Robertson.
On the first pitch of the inning is lined into left field, a leadoff single. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 now to Beltre. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Edwin Encarnacion now. He doubled earlier in the game. Craig Kimbrell looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. And that may have had a bit too much on it as he can't knock it down. The runner scores from second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Here's Chris Davis now. He started out.
Chris Davis.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. The run scores from second. Now a 7-6 game. And he is into second base with a 2-run double. Here's Brian Dozier now. It was a walk.
Blue, your attention, please. Now pitching for the Athletics.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's down to third. Story plays it in. No problem here. 1 away. Digging in once again, Robinson Chirinos. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Digging in, Joey Gallo. Ryan Butcher takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Hot shot down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And not in time as the run scores. Ready once again, Ronald Guzman. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Heading after it is Piscotty. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Center fielder number 3.
Coming to the plate now, Delino DeShields. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. The 2-1 on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gonzalez on the run.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
That was a good pitch to hit him.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Standing in, Trevor Story. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Third baseman.
Swing and a liner, but foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
On the ground now for Beltre at third. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Francisco Lindor.
First pitch of the at-bat is lifted in the air out to left. Gallo over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Yonder Alonso. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gallo sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He hit a sac fly earlier. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And that'll get down for a base hit. Story rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score all the way from first. Settling in now, Carlos Gonzalez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Alex Claudio, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 73.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. There is Dozier, and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches. Ready for another chance. Daniel Robertson. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Center fielder on the run. He's got it 1 away. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. A little low. It's 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Ready once again, Chris Davis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Here now is Mike Zunino. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit. Tyler Flowers is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Now a hard liner toward short, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Dustin Fowler. He comes in 0 for 2. Chad Pinder will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, and he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Ready for another shot now.
Number 38.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. 7 runs on 12 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Jurickson Profar. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in once again, Brian Dozier. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. To his left, Lindor, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Riding in once again, Robinson Chirinos. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Slider swung on and grounded toward short. Lindor fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Settling in now. Joey Gallo. He's worked a couple of doubles.
Gallo, your attention please. Now pitching for the A's.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Taylor Williams gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 54, Taylor.
And you look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Francisco Lindor comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The chance here for Dozier at second. Fielded cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Into the box now, Yonder Alonso. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Drilled to the left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Some 2-out success, and that means Stephen Piscotty will bat this inning.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Stephen Piscotty, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A little over-anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Dozier ranging into the outfield. And that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Ronald Guzman. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Isaiah Kiner is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Isaiah Kiner.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. This one's down to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Center fielder number 3.
So striding in, Delino DeShields, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit back up the middle, played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now at the plate, Daniel Robertson. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Down and away, 1 ball and no strike. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. 2 out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him. Striding in, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Fielder Carlos Gonzalez.
Jeffrey Springer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 14, Jorge Mateo.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that'll be a base hit, so it's a pinch hit single here to get him started in the home half of inning number 8. So coming to the plate, Tyler Flowers, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Tony Barnett
Takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up to Dozier for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Designated hitter.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chad Pinder comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a fly ball now, lifted in the air out to right. Davis is there. Digging in. And looking for more.
Third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to short. To his left. Lindor. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Digging in, Edwin Encarnacion. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Mateo moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Chris Davis now. He comes into this appearance.
Chris Davis.
First offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. 2-out hit, and that'll bring Brian Dozier to the plate this inning as well.
Number 2, second baseman.
Into the box, Brian Dozier. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Ready now, Robinson Chirinos.
Catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does a good job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch out. He pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. And there's ball 2 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Long run for the right fielder.
So this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
Hit to short. He's got it. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good up. So digging in now, number 38. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Right fielder.
Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that's in there. Base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second with a double. His 3rd hit of the night. Here's Jurickson Profar. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Matt Bush is on, and he'll take it. And that's taken for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
He's in a tough spot right now, 0-2. This is one of those at-bats. You look back and you go, I got to get the man over. But now 0-2, you just got to try to make contact now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Falling for it, Calhoun. 1 down. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Hard liner to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And that'll be the one that ends it. And the Rangers have battled back to knock this series up at 2 games apiece as this ball game is over. We are live on MLB Network as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. It's Game 5 of the World Series, and it's coming up next. Jorge Mateo is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Hit on the ground to short. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Here's Jurickson Profar.
Second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Grounded to short. Robertson has it on to first, and there are 2 down. Striding into the box, Trevor Story. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. DeShields is there, and that retires the side. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Delano.
Too high that time with the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. That's wide, 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Just got a piece up the line, but it gets fouled.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. Stepping into the box, Daniel Robertson. He's set, and the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Now a throw over to first. Nobody out, runner on first. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Check swing grounder to the right side. Played on the backhand. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and digging in the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Designated hitter.
Stepping into the box, Edwin Encarnacion. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Francisco.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. And the pitch. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. A fastball that just misses inside. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Here's the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Robertson takes it in. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Into the windup and the pitch. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Davis is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, Chad Pinder. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. On the ground now for Beltre at third. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Chris Davis. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Right fielder.
And no swing apparently. Ball one. And now a pitch on the way. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. Here's Brian Dozier now.
Second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. And it misses. 3-1 now. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full. 3-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Ready with the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bottom of the second here with no score. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Soft liner to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Coming to the plate now, Robinson Chirinos. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Stepping up to the plate, Ronald Guzman. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Hard hit ball to second, reined in. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity. Here's Yonder Alonso. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Number 17, Yonder Alonso.
Hit hard on the ground to second. There is Dozier. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now to the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Dozier is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Delino DeShields. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Daniel Robertson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
The third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that misses, ball 1. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Piscotty is there, and he'll make the catch. Digging in to try it again. Jorge Mateo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once. Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's. Ready for another chance? Jurickson Profar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There goes the runner. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And the throw will come in quickly from center. So despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. Mateo is on his way home. In to score the runner from second. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game. Striding in once again, Francisco Lindor. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. In the air to straightaway right. After it is Davis. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. So striding in, Stephen Piscotty. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. Davis is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Chad Pinder. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Low for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Here's Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And a fair ball as this one gets to the wall. The runner scores from second. Alonso rounds the corner and is headed home. And he'll get in there safely. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And standing in, the right fielder Carlos Gonzalez. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around him, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now. Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Fielder number 14.
Taylor Williams. Answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they did. Brandon Moss will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here comes the pitch to Moss. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch sent in the air out to straightaway central. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that Edwin Encarnacion. He'll try and do what he can to work for
designated hitter number 11.
Now the pitch. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed up a little high.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And this is fouled straight back. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Chris Davis. He reached on a single in his first try. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the fourth inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. So striding forward now, Brian Dozier. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball three now. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike three anyway. Here's Jurickson Profar. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Second baseman.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Way in front of a great slider that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
Third baseman.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. On the move is DeShields. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Francisco Lindor. He hit a sac fly earlier. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends. Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Left fielder, Joey
Hit sharply
Gallo.
toward the right side. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. At the plate, Robinson Chirinos comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gonzalez has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. At the plate, Ronald Guzman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Gonzalez, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Ready for another shot now. Delino DeShields. A hit in 2 tries so far. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Digging in, Daniel Robertson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Robertson.
And he gets ahead 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a shot out to right center field. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay throw, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, ready for another shot now, Stephen Piscotty. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Now, the Rangers get a reliever up. First pitch of the at-bat. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 1-0 pitch on the way. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and he missed on both. So now you got to really think. It's probably come with a fastball, right? Challenge somebody, meet.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Digging in and looking for more, Chad Pinder. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Tony Barnett takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Tony Barnett.
Number 38 will come off the bench now as he'll off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. One-two pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Yonder Alonso. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Grounded to the right. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. Mike Zunino will look to provide.
For Oakland, number 3, Mike
Jeffrey Springer takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Jeffrey Springer.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. DeShields is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gonzalez.
First pitch on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-hander. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
High pop-up. Springer will put this one away, and the side is retired. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Third baseman, Adrian.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Fowler comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Riding in once again, Edwin Encarnacion. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Chris Davis. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And he falls behind him here as that pitch misses. It's 2-1 now to the Texas left fielder. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And that misses as Davis will reach. It's ball 4. So coming to the plate, Brian Dozier. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Here's Joey Gallo now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line. Ryan Butcher trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Ryan Butcher.
And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1 and 2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. Ready once again, Robinson Chirinos. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Hard ground ball to third. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch. So digging in now, Dustin Fowler. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. So striding in, Jurickson Profar. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Digging in once again, Trevor Story. He flew out in his last at bat. Chris Martin comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the seventh. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Here's the 1-1. 2-1.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Gallo is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. So here's Francisco Lindor now. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed up a little high.
That's a big fastball, obviously. And we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
And another foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ronald Guzman. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Ball 2. The pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Zunino has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Delino DeShields. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Profar comes up with it. Pro gets him, 2 down. At the plate, Daniel Robertson comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Fowler on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Matt Bush has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one. Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up. Boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Number 38.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. comes set, and the 0-1. Tap down the line. That winds up foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Hit out towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Yonder Alonso. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go. Umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make...
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gallo going back on it. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Here now is Mike Zunino. He hit a sac fly earlier. Alex Claudio enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Little dribbler back at him. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Beltre sitting on the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Hit hard to short. Lindor gloves it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Standing in, Edwin Encarnacion. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses again, 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
On the move is Gonzalez. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Coming to the plate now, Chris Davis. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory too. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1 delivery. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Stepping in, Dustin Fowler comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a looper to left. Gallo is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Jurickson Profar. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Jose Leclerc takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded to first. Guzman ranges to his right, and he'll step on the back. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Second baseman.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And that misses. 2-1. Bouncer down the line. Foul ball, strike 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Joey Gallo. He's got 3 hits. Andrew Heaney. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there.
Andrew Heaney.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Fouled back. Now the 1-2 pitch. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home nine. There are two away now. Blake Trinan takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching for Oakland,
Robinson Chirinos checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. The 1-0. Just a tick behind for a strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Ronald Guzman would be next. And a fly ball. And this should do it. And the Oakland A's are back on top of the baseball world. They have won the World Series.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics. 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors.